Oh, what's up? This your boy SR Rico, and like literally just now, we just got our compressor housing back from getting an HKS T51R mod, and it's looking amazing. The company called OCD Works. It used to be basically a quick rundown on this. Back in the day, there was a turbo called made by HKS. They took Garrett turbos and modified them to make a specific sound to their liking. That's what HKS did back in the day. A lot of GTRs, Supras had it back in the day, but the T51R is no longer being made. So it was a video I watched a long time ago, like before I even got my CRX. Before I even got, I'll say around like Fast and the Furious first came out. You know, when Fast and the Furious first came out, the car people, like, that was their movie. I don't care what you say. If you're in the cars, no matter how fake it was, no matter how real it was, no matter if you thought it should have been more about cars, no matter what, when Fast and the Furious 1 came out, everyone loved that movie. If you say you didn't, you're lying. Shifting gears a million times, whatever. Floorboards falling out of eclipses. You love that movie. Me, I was a Paul Walker fan. Been a Paul Walker fan since Varsity Blues. All right? Some people been a Paul Walker fan since he was a little kid. But yeah, I'm a true one. But so basically, when that movie came out, started looking up, you know, more car videos, obviously. Was always in a car since I was a kid though, but whatever. Yeah, came across this video of a Supra racing a Mustang, and the sound that the Supra made was just, oh my gosh, dude. The sound that Supra made was just like ridiculous, bro. Like, so ever since then I've been infatuated with having this sound. Way before it was, you know, way before this modification was being done, I was on it. I was on it for sure. Seeing this video, here's the video right here. I can throw it in.
Oh, this way.
Raise my hands when I drop them, go.
Yeah, that was the video. You hear that shit? Oh my gosh. So, long story short, time goes on. Come to find out, people are starting to modify their turbos to make that sound. For a while, since I found out that the T51R turbocharger was not being, you know, produced anymore, the only turbocharger that came close to making that sound was the GT30R. AKA GT3076R. I've been stuck on that turbo for years. I was like, one day I will own a GT3076R. Because as far as I know, that was the only turbo that made anywhere close to the T51R. And it does. My turbo on my CRX whistles just like that, without the modification. You know, some other turbos too, with the anti-surge compressor housing, 4-inch inlet, but not all though. So like I said, long story short, company called OCD Works started modifying turbos to make this sound. And then now you have Boost Lab, Turbo Lab, Comp Turbo, to me, they fail miserably at it. But yeah, here's how I look. I think I have a pretty good idea on the range of whistle, because a lot of these and a lot of other companies that do them, they cannot hold the whistle all the way out through the RPM range. I'm in the companies that do this modification, I'll be telling them like, y'all should be trying. I'm pretty sure they do. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but or estimate, you know, whatever. Yeah, people do this modification, and the turbo will whistle, and like I'll say, from like 2,000 RPMs, maybe to about like 4 or 5. When it gets into the high RPMs, the whistle fades out. A real GT30, a real T51R HKS holds the whistle from beginning to end. Now, I honestly think it have to do with the flutes inside. I don't know if you guys can see those. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. They machine this, and then they press fit it in and put a lock pin in there so it won't come out. Just got it back. This is painted green. Y'all see how gorgeous it was. Look how all the paint is taken off. Like, they sure did a really good job on, let's just say, even if I wanted to keep it green, like, they fucked my turbo up, dude. And the money I paid to get this done, like, yeah. But anyway, now I done seen Boost Labs, Turbo Mods. I was supposed to originally get this done by Turbo Mod, but dude kept bullshitting me. But anyway, so I had to go to OCD Works. But yeah, I had to run with OCD Works, you know, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I really believe on the real T51R, HKS T51R, this gap between the trumpet and the compressor housing plays a part. Like how thin this gap is and how wide this gap is plays a part on holding the whistle from beginning to end. I done seen companies make this gap a lot bigger, and then you have the gap right here between the turbo and the trumpet right here. That gap, I'm pretty sure, plays a big difference as well. So you have the company right there on the inside. There's the company called OCD Works. So hopefully this bad boy will hold the whistle from beginning to end. I do know that when I first bought my GT3076R, the one that's on my CRX, original, before I blew it up, it whistled all the way through. All the way through. And then when I blew it up and got it rebuilt by Comp, I seen what they did. They bored it out a little bit, put a bigger compressor wheel. So I really don't know what that turbo's even can max out at now. They didn't give me no specs. That was my fault. I should have asked for the specs when I picked the turbo up. And now my turbo whistles from more in the high RPMs instead of the low. It was more towards the low, but now it's like really towards the high RPMs now, and it holds it. It screams. And that's without the modification at all. That's just a rebuilt GT3076R with a bigger compressor wheel. So I think companies really need to start, you know, if you really want to get that sound like down packed, y'all do the modifications. Y'all should be doing the science. But, you know, I guess they're not doing the science right now. But yeah, right now we'll see. So I'm finished to strip this. It was gonna stay green, but now that the modification that I'm doing, I will be stripping the green off this. It's fucked up anyway now, but I will be stripping the green off this. And check this out. United Nuclear, glow in the dark pigment, brush, and resin. Now y'all know what I'm doing, right? Never been done before, baby. So let's get this paint stripped off this compressor housing. Shake this up. Ain't no telling how long it's been sitting. And I will be giving a review on this about how well it holds the whistle from beginning to end. Take a paintbrush and then just spread it around. Even if I wanted to keep the green, like OCD Works, y'all did a shitty job, bro, about keeping my green right. All the money you pay for this. Best prices on this, getting it done, I say Turbo Mod have the best prices. I don't know how much Comp Turbos charge for this mod, or Boost Labs or Turbo Labs or anybody. This modification was basically 400 bucks. This turbo was only like close to 700 to 800 bucks. So now this is a $1,500 turbo easy with this modification. And mind you, when HKS used to do this used to mod their turbos, they used Garrett turbochargers. No other company. That's funny because now you can just get your turbo modified to sound like that. Sound like a real T51R. But a lot of companies don't know how to hold that sound though throughout the RPM range, and to me that's important. So we'll see if this one, if HKS, we'll see if OCD Works did your boy right. I don't know if y'all paid attention, but me, I give out the real, bros. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth all the time. I wasn't even gonna tell y'all I got my turbo modified. I was just gonna let y'all be like, damn dude, what turbo is that? That shit sound crazy. Sometimes I'll be like, sometimes I don't be caring, and I just do this with my fingers, like my hands. I know y'all like, oh, you stupid. Hey man, I didn't done some stupid shit before. I done done some stupid shit before, dude. We all have. We human, right? Sometimes I'll be like, YOLO, fuck it, like, let's just get this shit done. I'll wash my hands. This should tear your hands up, but it will leave your hands crazy clean. I mean, they did your boy wrong when it come to keeping the green nice. I came back, that shit was all chipped up. I'm like, damn, y'all at least could have put like a rag or something in there. Like, dude, it's cutting the inside, it ain't cutting the outside. What the fuck? But OCD Works, we gonna see how y'all perform, because I've been seeing a lot of other companies. I've been infatuated with this sound ever since that video, dude. Ever since that super video, I've been infatuated with how T51R sound. And those turbos no longer being produced, like I said, and they cost a lot. It's more of the T51Rs is more on a bigger frame turbos. Like, it's more in a big turbo family size. All right, I'm gonna go hit this one more time because we still got pockets of green in places. So I'll be right back. All right, boys. Got that cleaned up. Got most of the grain off. Best I could get. And we just came back from picking up some engine VHT enamel. Super fucking fail. Enormal. How can you be displaying something like, yeah, I got that enormal? I got that enormal shit. Like, no, bro, it's enamel. But yeah, we got high temperature white. It's like some type of, almost like a pearl white, but not pearl. But yeah, whatever. Got everything taped off. Got the bag taped off. Everything good to go. We got a hot day, no wind, perfect for painting. And let's go, baby. You see that? The wind want to pick up right when I start painting. It's crazy, right? Like, come on, bro. Like, they know. Like, yeah, this nigga finna start painting. Fuck his shit up immediately. Oh, you think he's slick? Soon as he start painting, blow the wind. Hey, OCD works fucked my turbocharger up when it came to keeping the paint right. OCD cool though, even though they blocked me a few times on IG. Well, me critiquing a shit, but it's all good. They cool. OCD works is straight. If they wasn't, I wouldn't even went with them. If I knew they didn't do a good job. That's just keeping it 100. Who's texting me? Dry this. And then hit it with another coat. Like Mr. Miyagi. But anyway. Hold on. Just 1 second. Now. We do the Mr. Miyagi. Got the 2 cups. Make sure they're similar in size, diameter. Yeah. Got your brush, your mixer, your glow in the dark pigment by Nuclear. United Nuclear. Did some research. Best glow in the dark powder that I found. I could have did it the easy way. Got some glow in the dark paint. Did it half-ass. Sprayed it. Nah, we going all the way in. And then get whatever epoxy you choose to use. Damn, Rico, you can't even open the box now, bro. But yeah, as far as I know, no one in the car industry, stupid. No one in the car industry has done this, let alone the Honda gang. So I will be the first. So A to B, 1-to-1 ratio, make sure it's even. Let's go. Oh, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We gotta have somewhere to paint on because I don't want to get that on my desk. So give me a second, bros. Take your A. And you see we already got everything still wrapped from paint. Put that back in there. I need one more cup. Because after I pour each one in, I'm gonna pour into a 3rd cup. So let's get that third cup. Then pour that into here. I know, like, some people be like, why you just didn't pour that into that? I don't know, just like the way I do stuff. The cups you use, make sure they're squeaky clean. Get your mixer, mix these up. This is my first time using epoxy, like epoxy resin, and United Nuclear. This is my first time using this. This is my first time gluing anything, so yeah, take my time. I don't want to mess anything up. I know for sure you have to make sure the resin and the you know, the epoxy itself, make sure that stuff is stirred pretty good. I went on a mighty YouTube to, you know, epoxy for beginners, because I'm not even gonna act like I know what I'm doing, because I don't. Y'all see me do anything wrong about mixing epoxy, let me know in the comments below. I'm not no epoxy pro. I just know this stuff gotta be mixed up pretty good. Okay, got our fourth cup. Everything is mixed. So now take your mixed batch and pour it into the next cup. That's kind of too much, a little bit. I'm gonna shorten that a little bit, so take that, pour it back into there. There, that's cool, just like that. Take your mixer and stir it. Take your paintbrush and let's go to work.
Sunday, sunshine, got a sack up off the runway. Got 2 dimes, hit a right on Broadway. In Manchester, get a blunt from the gas station. How I start my day, get low and hit the highway. I can roll while I'm driving, niggas smoke a bowl all day. I love it when the sky clear blue. I hit the 110 to the 101 or 452.
Get a hair dryer and go to work. Not go to work. Okay, boys, the turbocharger is complete. Everything's dry, everything's final, and it's looking amazing. The light on the chassis from the turbocharger will be sitting maybe about like a foot away from the compressor. So we're gonna shine this And mind you, we're shining this in the center. Light's still hitting around the turbocharger, but we're not actually shining like the main focus on the paint itself. But the light, you know, the turbocharger's obviously lit up. So now we're going to let this, you know, we're going to feed this some light a little bit. Not even 2 minutes. And you guys can already see the turbocharger glowing. So let's go in the closet. Close the door. And there you go, boys. The first ever glow-in-the-dark turbocharger in car history. That is awesome, guys. I am loving this a lot. Now, from what I know, this stuff reacts to heat. So I may not even have to do the light mod, because as the turbocharger heats up, this don't heat up like the hot side, but it still heats up though. Now, as the turbocharger heats up, it may just start glowing from the heat itself that's transferring from the hot side to the cold side. But it's going to get even more light from the LED while I'm feeding it. So, yeah. So when I go to a show or, to a night meet or anything and pop the hood, it may already be glowing. I may not even have to even press the button to feed it, but that's going to be awesome though. This is so sweet. From the camera, it got like in this light, it got like a blue tint to it inside the off-white. It's crazy. On camera, it's coming up green, but the pigment is actually white. Yeah, it's coming up blue. Yeah, now, I don't know why, but now it's coming up blue from the closet light for some reason on camera. But that is sick though, guys. And it's durable too because it's resin. Really durable. And boys, just like that, you got your world's first glow-in-the-dark turbocharger. And yeah, I love it. I hope you guys love it. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you want me to do any other stuff, like this, let me know. No racer ideas. But yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm loving it. Share the video. Let it be known. Share it to Garrett too. Be like, hey, somebody got a glow-in-the-dark Garrett Turbo. But this your boy, SI Rico. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. We will be, once we get the head back on, we will be doing the light mod to it, to the chassis. So, love you guys, and remember, never waste your time. This your boy, Mono Rico, and I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.
No one ever said it'd be easy. No one ever said it won't take no time. No one ever seemed to believe me. No one ever thought that I could make those rhymes. And no one ever said it'd be easy.